Well, how you doing, sports fans coast to coast? This is Russ Hodges speaking to you from the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. I'm a long way from home tonight. I mean a long way from home, but through this wonderful medium of television, this grand Pabst Blue Ribbon World Championship fight is coming right into your living room, wherever you happen to be around this great country of ours. And tonight, for the lightweight championship of the world, Jimmy Carter of the Bronx, New York, and the challenger from Los Angeles, California, Art Aragon. And it promises to be one whale of a battle. The two contestants are in the ring right now, so let's go in and look at them while I set the stage for tonight's bout. Tonight marks the first time in history that a live fight is being televised direct from ringside here on the West Coast and witnessed by you fight fans all over the country. There are many firsts in this one tonight, and I will keep telling you about them later, as Jimmy Lennon, famous for his movie announcing and work here on the West Coast, is ready to go.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. We have, known as the champ to everybody in the boxing world, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. Here at ringside, we have the present light heavyweight champion of the world out of Cleveland, Ohio, Joey Maxim. Joey, come up, please.
What?
Here we go into the main event of the evening, presenting 15 rounds of boxing for the lightweight championship of the world. Introducing your three officials for the evening, seated at ringside and judging, we have Frankie Van, Judge Joe Stone. Your referee this evening, a former champion of the world, Mushy Callahan. Introducing, in the white corner, wearing his famous gold trunks, at 134¼ pounds, the contender and tonight the challenger, California's Golden Boy, Art Aragon. Now presenting from the great state of New York, also weighing 134¼ out of the black corner, wearing white trunks with a black stripe, the lightweight boxing champion of the world, Jimmy Carter. We will now have the referee's instructions in the center of the ring.
All right, boys. Oh, hey, you fellas have got all your instructions before this morning.
That's right.
The only thing I'm going to stress on is the fact that you watch your head. Fight a clean fight, you know. Watch those butts with your head. Low punch, no. Now go out there and give them a good fight. Good luck to both of you. May the better man win. Now, let's go.
This place is packed with better than 10,000 fans who have paid over $100,000 for the privilege of seeing this lightweight championship. In the white trunks, the champion, Jimmy Carter, and the challenger, 5'8½", in the gold trunks, Art Aragon. Aragon at 134½, the lightest in his last 2 years since he became a top fighter. Carter at exactly the same, 134½, had no trouble with the weight limit. This is round one of a scheduled 15-rounder. Aragon won a split decision their last time out in a non-title bout after Carter suffered a deep gash in his forehead in round 7. Carter is blinking a bit from his left eye, as though that looping right hand that Aragon throws so skillfully might have landed right on the eye. round one is halfway finished. Both these boys can wing them. There's a good chance that somebody will go down. Aragon at 5'8.5" is taller than some heavyweights. Tommy Burns, who was only 5'7", and Sam Langford, 5'6.5". Seconds to go in round one. And round one is over. This is the first championship fight to be televised from coast to coast, west to east. It's Carter's first title defense. It's Aragon's first crack at the crown. And the first time in the quarter-century history that the Olympic stage is a fight on other than Tuesday night. And it's the first twilight fight in ring history, too, that we can find out. And they sold $1,400 worth of tickets the very first day after they announced that the fight would be held at 7 o'clock. Art Aragon is a native son of Belen, New Mexico, and is fighting for the lightweight championship of the world. Round two. Jimmy Carter in the light trunks. And the challenger, Art Aragon, in the light trunks. Neither man threw caution to the winds, opened up too much in round one, as Carter did not throw his right hand very often. That was a left hand that had Carter in trouble. Early in round two. Aragon is warned for punching low. That left hook that Aragon is using, so far Carter has had no defense for it. Carter appears to be in pretty good condition, even though he's getting rocked. His eyes are clear. Neither man has been down, although Carter staggered in the opening seconds of this second round. Now there's a minute to go in round two. Lost his mouthpiece there. And he's feeling it a bit now. Five seconds to go in round two. And the round is over. Let's go for round 3 of the lightweight championship of the world. The challenger, Art Aragon, the tall boy, in the gold trunks, and in the white trunks, Jimmy Carter, the world champion. Both boys rocked and rocked hard in round 2. Neither man went down. Aragon had to work hard to make the weight. That might tell on him later.
Go. Felix.
Carter showing terrific ability to punch to that midsection. Aragon has scored nicely at long range, has not done much inside. It would appear from what we've seen so far that Carter takes a better punch than Art Aragon, because Jimmy's been hit with a couple of real Sundays. This is round 3 for the lightweight championship. Art Aragon, a great favorite here on the West Coast, has drawn a lot of money into the gates out here. So naturally, the crowd is pro-Aragon. Right hand landed a bit high, landed well up on the forehead of Jimmy Carter. Aragon's having a bit of difficulty with his trunks. They want to keep slipping down. Round 3 is almost over. And there's the bell for the end of round 3. That's the champion, Jimmy Carter, back in his corner. Also at ringside tonight are Tony Curtis and Jerry Lewis. Tony's making a picture at Universal International called Hear No Evil, in which he plays a fighter. Joe Pevney's here, and he's the director of that one. And they're sitting right here at ringside. Pabst Blue Ribbon presents round 4 for the lightweight championship of the world. Jim Carter at 134.5 against the challenger Art Aragon. Aragon's best fighting weight around 137 to 138. He had to train hard to get down to 134.5. Neither man has been down. Both boys absorbed terrific punishment in round 2. Carter punching more sharply now than he has been working against Aragon. Jimmy has not been throwing many combinations, but there's the 1-2 landed with the challenger, Art Aragon. Despite good punching to the body by Carter, he has not slowed down the flash from the Pacific Coast appreciably. You've got a minute to go in the 4th round. You got 30 seconds now, fans. Mushy Callahan, former champ, your referee. And round 4 is over. We're ready to go now with round 5. Art Aragon and Jimmy Carter have set a terrific pace so far. It undoubtedly will have to tell in the latter stanzas. Round 5 of a scheduled 15-rounder. Neither man down, neither man showing any cuts or bad marks at all. Aragon has gotten away quite often tonight with leading the long overhand right. He almost lost his mouthpiece there. In his first defense of the title, Carter will be getting his first real good payday. Figures to take something like $50,000 for tonight's work. Carter is starting to put his punches together now, and Aragon is in a bit of trouble. His left eye has absorbed quite a few of them. Carter punches quickly, and Aragon right back at him. Carter punching in sequences now for the first time tonight. This is round 5, and it's almost over. His mouthpiece knocked clear out of his mouth as they were fighting after the bell. On the records, Aragon has had 64 fights, has won 49, and has won 32 KOs. He's batting .500. Carter, with 69 fights, has won 21 KOs, has won a total of 51 out of 69. And round 5 of a scheduled 15-rounder showed a lot of action. We're going into round 6 now. Jimmy Carter in the white trunks and the challenger Art Aragon in the gold trunks. Carter with the black stripe and the boxing trunks. Aragon has lost his mouthpiece twice tonight. The fans boo that apparent bit of healing by Carter as he pushed Aragon away. The experts here on the coast are about evenly divided. They all think the fight will end in a knockout, just about all of them, but their choice of the knocker-outers was about split down the middle. Notice there have not been too many of the left jabs. Both boys hook well, and Aragon is down from the left hand. Carter goes to a neutral corner. Aragon is up, and he's in trouble with 1.5 minutes to go in round 6. That was a left hand that put him down. Aragon is looking to his corner. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go, and there's a cut over the left eye of Jimmy Carter, and a bad one. He might have to get Aragon now because the cut is bad. Oh, this is a pure sixer. The cut over the eye of Carter is up in the eyebrow. And it really opened up in a hurry. .30 seconds in round 6. About 5 seconds left to go in the round now. And the round is over. Now we go to round 7. Carter's eye's been patched up. Carter had a cut open up over his left eye after he put Aragon down with a left hook. The only knockdown of this championship fight, the lightweight championship of the world, from Los Angeles, California. Carter in the white trunks with the black stripe. Aragon in the gold trunks. This is round 7 of a scheduled 15er. And Carter, of course, will try to protect that left eye as well as he can. The cut is very high over the eye. Aragon has not gone to the body very often tonight. He's been shooting for the head, and Carter has alternated his attack. The last time these two boys met in an Untitled affair, Carter also had a bad cut on his forehead, which slowed him down in the late rounds. Aragon won a split decision. Jimmy trying to stay away from that right hand as much as he can to protect the left eye. There's a minute to go in the 7th round. Carter's eye has not opened up in this round. And And there goes Aragon's mouthpiece again. "20 seconds to go in round 7. And round 7 is over. Carter's eye scraped open just at the end of the round. And they will Willie Ketchum, his trainer and manager over there, to work on it. And they're working on Aragon's left eye also, which is not opened up, but is showing signs of puffing on him. Aragon, born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, nationality Mexican-American, started along the Fistic Trail May the 23rd, 1944. He met Enrique Bolanos twice last year, and he knocked him out both times, and Bolanos picks him to win tonight. Of course, the highlight of Carter's 1951 season took place May the 25th when he stopped Ike Williams in the 14th round to win the lightweight title. We hope that you're enjoying this one from the West Coast, the first fight to be telecast from the West Coast to the East Coast, and of course all around the country. Pabst Blue Ribbon, your host. Round 8. Aragon defending very skillfully against those combination punches thrown by the champion, Jimmy Carter, who's trying to bring that guard of his opponent down by punching to the midsection. All of these fans out here tonight have seen Aragon many times. They've seen him flatten a lot of tough boys, while most of you fans looking in around the East, of course, have seen Jimmy Carter, the champion, quite often. A minute and a half has gone by in round 8. Very little jabbing, both boys punching with both fists all the way. Aragon has a peculiar way of throwing that right hand. He appears to almost loop it, but it certainly has plenty of steam when it gets in there. And that's the bell for the end of round 8. And we're ready to go now for round 9 of the scheduled 15-round lightweight championship from the Olympic Auditorium, Los Angeles, California. Aragon supposed to have been weakened by making the weight. shows no signs of it. This is round 9. Carter under both of those blows. As soon as a man gets hurt a bit, that's when he opens up to put on a rally. Aragon appears to be in trouble. Willie Ketchum stood up and waved Carter to come into him. Now you got a minute to go in round 9. Carter had Aragon in real trouble there, but could not follow it up. 30 seconds to go now in the 9th. Aragon's been down one time. As the bell ends round 9. And Art's left eye is swollen quite a bit. They're working on him feverishly. After the cut on the head of Carter was open in round 6, it has been closed nicely. And Art seems fairly fresh, although, of course, at the end of 9 furious rounds of this milling, naturally, nobody is too fresh. And here goes round 10. The champion, Jimmy Carter, in the white trunks with a black stripe. Art Aragon, the challenger, in the gold trunks. Aragon at 5'8½", Carter at 5'6½", and they both weigh 134½. We've reported that Aragon has lost his mouthpiece, and you've seen that happen a few times. It doesn't appear, though, that he has a cut on the inside of his mouth anywhere. Neither man doing too much of the jabbing. Throwing leather from the opening gone. This so far is the slowest round of the scheduled 15-rounder. It's round number 10. Both boys realize the long haul is still ahead. Carter shifting that terrific attack of his to the midsection now. Aragon in real trouble. He lost his mouthpiece again. But he bounces terrifically after absorbing punishment. 30 seconds to go in the 10th. Carter is under a lot of those right-hand leads that are thrown by Aragon. They skid right over his head. The bell ends round 10, ladies and gentlemen. Round 11. Aragon the challenger. And in the white trunks, the champion, Jimmy Carter. A punching fight all the way. Aragon's eye seems to swell, his left eye, during the rounds, and then they use the ice pack on it between rounds, and the eye comes back nicely. Carter felt that left hook that landed in there. It slowed him up a bit. Jimmy's moving in under the right hands. They're thrown with a boy from the coast. That one just missed. Round 11 has not been particularly spectacular, but there's a minute to go, and they usually do a lot of solid punching in the last minute or 30 seconds. These boys are throwing leather. Round 11 is over. Coming up now, Aragon down for a short count in round 6. Carter has not been down, but he's felt the fistic dynamite of young Aragon. If Aragon weathers this one, he's something. He's in plenty of trouble. That Aragon has really got a heart. He was hit with everything in the world. Everything that Jimmy Carter possesses, and you know Carter can punch. And he's still upright. Very weary. He's having trouble keeping his teeth set into his mouthpiece. Carter can't seem to put him down. There's 1 minute to go in round 12, one of the longest rounds in Art Aragon's career. "15 seconds to go in round 12. There goes Aragon's mouthpiece again. And the bell ends round 12. Here goes the challenger, Art Aragon, very weary. But what a game battle he put on after being virtually out on his feet. With 2 minutes to go in the round. And he stayed in there to be slugging away when round 12 was over. Well, you've got a couple of hungry fighters in there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That is your answer. Aragon in his first title bid, and Jimmy Carter defending his title for the first time. And as you recall, the payday that Jimmy received for his winning the title against Ike Williams, there was a very small gate for it. So naturally, Jimmy has an idea of the amount of tonight's till, and he'd like to be getting more of the same. So this is the 13th round. The champion, Jimmy Carter, in the white trunks. Art Aragon in the gold. Mushy Callahan, your third man in the ring. Carter, the stronger of the two, he wants Aragon to open up and slug. That's when Jimmy's been able to do his best scoring. The right hand was blocked there by Aragon, but the left hook landed beautifully. Round 13. Round 13 getting underway slowly. Each man trying to save that strength for the big spot now, apparently. You've got 1 minute to go now in the 13th round. Scheduled 15-rounder for the lightweight championship of the world. keeping that boy up. And the bell ends round 13, and Aragon is having trouble getting back to his corner. And then here comes the 14th round. Carter almost put him down with the hardest blow of the fight, a left hand. They might stop it. Callahan's over there. Carter making every blow count. You hate to stop a championship fight. Now there's a big cut over the left eye, or rather the right eye, of Art Aragon. And there's 2 minutes to go in round 14, and Aragon seems to have no steam at all. But what a heart he's got. Aragon fighting on sheer instinct now. Callahan looks at the eye of Art Aragon. Notice Art has to wind up and throw his punches, and then they seem to have no steam now. One minute to go in the 14th round, and the crowd cheers that brief flurry by Art Aragon. Carter has shown us some of the finest left-handed punching we've seen in a long time tonight. 30 seconds to go. Aragon's left eye now is almost entirely closed. Will he catch him yelling, "Let it go, Jim"? And he's letting those left hands go to that midsection terrifically. There's a minute to go. Can Aragon stay up? Carter absolutely relentless in that pursuit out there. "30 seconds now, and it'll be all over." Just about 5 seconds to the final wire. And it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll have the decision voted by the referee and the judges in just a moment. Jimmy Lennon, the announcer, the Pacific Coast Bob Addy, as it were, stepping into the ring to collect the ballots. And, of course, the handlers working on Aragon, who seems to be just about spent. Carter standing upright and apparently feeling ready to go. He's one of the best conditioned fighters you'll ever see. Had no trouble making the weight at all. and was just as strong in that 15th as he was early in the contest. Mushy Callahan has just told the press row that that was definitely a knockdown in the 15th round. Here is your decision.
We have a unanimous decision of all three officials, 2 judges, and your referee. The winner and still lightweight champion of the world, Jimmy Carter.
It's October 15th, 1952. World lightweight champion Lauro Salas makes the first defense of his title against the man he took it from, ex-champion Jimmy Carter. There's Lauro Salas, the new world lightweight champion, waving to the crowd. Here's former champion Jimmy Carter. He wants to regain the title badly and is beautifully trained for tonight's fight. Lauro Salas, the champion, comes out in the black trunks. Carter is in white. Champion Salas at 25 is 4 years younger than the former champion Jimmy Carter. Carter is known in the trade as a boxer-puncher. Former champion Jimmy Carter being the aggressor here in round 1. Crisp punches by former champion Jimmy Carter. Salas comes right back. Carter definitely has the edge here in round 1. Jimmy Carter swarming all over champion Lauro Salas. And that's the end of a sensational round 1. In rounds 2 through 5, both fighters boxed brilliantly. Here in round 6, it's still very close. Salas began his professional career in 1946, 6 years ago. Salas first attempted to win the lightweight title from Jimmy Carter in April, just 6 months ago. He lost that fight by a very close 15-round decision. Merely 4 weeks later, in May, Salas took a hard-fought 15-round decision from Carter to win the world lightweight title. Salas has a very nasty cut over that right eye. Champion Lauro Salas coming after Jimmy Carter. And there's the end of the round. Salas boxed smartly to win round 7, but Carter scored well in rounds 8 through 11. And here in round 12, Carter definitely appears to be ahead. Champion Lauro Salas in black trunks definitely has to come on here in round 12. Carter looking very sharp here. Salas has fought twice since winning the world title. In June, 5 months ago, he KO'd Harold Dade at Monterey. And in his last bout, just 3 weeks ago, Salas KO'd Raymond Young in the 5th round at Phoenix. Jimmy Carter, like Salas, began his professional career in 1946, 6 years ago. Jimmy has cut his way through the lightweight division quickly with his sharp punching attack. Crushing punches by former champion Jimmy Carter. The courageous Lauro Salas looks very tired in there. The courageous Lauro Salas trying to pull it out here in round 12. Jimmy wants that title back. Rounds 13 and 14 and looks the stronger of the two fighters here in the 15th and final round. Jimmy pouring it on here in round 15. Carter is looking for a knockout and Salas comes fighting back. Lauro wants to keep that title. The courageous Lauro Salas going after Jimmy Carter here in the final round. A stinging right by Jimmy Carter here in the 15th round. The courageous champion, Lauro Salas, still trying to pull it up. Jimmy Carter, fresh as a daisy, here in round 15. It's all Carter here at the end of the round. And there's the end of the fight as the two-men embrace. Sensational Jimmy Carter regains the cherished world lightweight title with a unanimous decision over Lauro Salas.
June 12, 1953, George Arujo challenges Jimmy Carter for the lightweight championship of the world. George Arujo, the challenger, in black trunks. Jimmy Carter, the lightweight champion, in white trunks. 15 rounds for the title. Arujo, who's a sensational boxer from Providence, Rhode Island, is a slight favorite as the fight begins. He's won 50 out of 52. At 132.5, he's slightly lighter than Carter, who weighed in at 135. Carter regained his world lightweight title less than a year earlier at Chicago Stadium by beating Lauro Salas of Mexico over 15 rounds. New York is his home. He's 29. He's 7 years older than the challenger. Look at George's jabbing. Arujo in black. Very good jab. Carter in white is slower, paces himself more methodically. A smooth professional against a flashy Arujo. Good 1-2 combination. They take turns popping each other's heads back. Carter likes to follow a left jab with a right uppercut. That's the end of the round. This is Carter out of his corner. Arujo is wearing the black trunks. By the fourth round of their title fight in Madison Square Garden, they've battled on fairly even terms, though on the ringside scorecards, Arujo, the favorite, is slightly ahead on points. Both men are highly experienced ring craftsmen. Dance around, occasional low blow. Each is looking for a chance to rifle through a punch when he can. Arujo using up more ring. Carter is conserving himself, standing flat-footed in the center and letting his man dance the long way around, saving himself, conserving his strength. In the exchanges, though, Carter takes good care of himself. Arujo doing enough footwork for 2 15-round fights. Certainly doing more than twice as much as Carter. Good fast action here in Madison Square Garden as referee Al Burrell separates them. The round ends. Carter goes to his corner. There's the challenger dancing out, George Arujo. Out for round 7. He's fighting Jimmy Carter in the white trunks for the lightweight championship of the world. Now, at this stage of the fight, almost the halfway mark in their title fight, Carter has pulled better than even. He's definitely landing the harder punches, and you'll note, especially in this round. He's paced himself beautifully. He let the flashy youngster fight himself out. Now he staggers him with shots to the body and head. Arujo is still dancing and jabbing, but the champion is methodically plodding after him, and usually with the heavier artillery. One good stiff punch can sometimes unravel a man more than a half a dozen light taps. Carter occasionally goes into a low crouch to avoid the jabs. He looks very confident. These harder punches now have their first noticeable effect. They slow down Arujo a little bit. He's still dancing, still on his bicycle, but he seems to know he's up against a better man. Now this round is to be the turning point of the title match. Arujo, the challenger, in the black trunks, Carter, the champion, in white. And this is the round that sees Carter really take command. His body blows have weakened Arujo. George is relatively a much slower man than he was in those earlier rounds. And Carter is picking up the pace and going after him more. Arujo was hurt by a body blow there. Arujo staggering off balance and is charged by Carter, and the referee rules no knockdown. This time the timekeeper gives him a count of 2. George comes back gamely. Carter clearly gets the better of him. Very exciting round. There's the bell. Arujo in black. Lightweight champion Jimmy Carter is man. Arujo makes a game start as this 13th gets underway, but before it's over, he will have lost both the fight and his chance to become the champ of his division. Carter slipped. And he's setting up Arujo for the kill. Arujo's blows aren't very effective, while Carter has punished his man severely. They have a savage exchange. Carter continues to dig away, punishing blows. Arujo's blows seem to have lost a lot of steam. His little dance and jig is just a shadow of what it was at the start. Arujo's on his way. He's groggy. He's taking a barrage of blows. He's staggering around, and the referee runs in and stops the fight. Arujo is out. 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the 13th round. The challenger is finished, and announcer Johnny Addy declares Jimmy Carter is still the lightweight champion of the world. Another dramatic title bout in Madison Square Garden.